grab the poles, the tackle box. We're going fishing this weekend for the big Minnesota Fishing Opener.
And the Valley Today's Abby Furchner, she's already hitting the lake this morning, and she has more about some of those good techniques we can maybe learn to get that perfect catch. Good morning, Abby.
Good morning, Lisa and Jordan. What a beautiful, beautiful view I have this morning. I cannot complain this Thursday morning, and I'm here with Brad Lobbs and you're the local fishing guide. And so we are going to be learning how we can make that perfect catch. But I first want to ask you, what are the hot spots? How do you know you're on a good lake for fishing opener?
Well, one of the best decisions you can make is look for some of the more shallow and warmer bodied waters now with the temperatures we've had. So the lakes that had early ice off, some of the lakes that maybe have a little bit of stain in the water, some of the more shallow bodies of water, they warm the quickest, and so their fish are going to be a little more active there. Some of the lakes that have a late ice out are typically going to be a little bit more challenging.
And we have some poles here too all set up because these are some things you're going to obviously want in your boat for fishing opener. Don't forget about the poles.
Yeah. This is a jig. This happens to be a 16th ounce, and like 16th and 8th ounce jigs is a good weapon to start with when you're chasing, walleyes in particular. You're going to be fishing shallow, or at least starting shallow, and look for the warmest water that you can find. If you're maybe tight or close to some weeds and some healthy weed growth, that's going to hold some bait fish. Typically minnows on the jigs is going to be a good weapon of choice. Of course, the new age of plastics are also a good option, and so this would be like an 1/8 ounce jig with some plastic. And the plastics may come into play even a little more this year because the shiners, the spot tail shiner, which is a walleye candy in the early season, they're not going to be available because the water temperatures are still so cold. They haven't come in, and the trappers haven't been able to get them. So the jig is good. A lot of people will like to fish with a slip bobber, and that's, of course, the crappie anglers are going to be, the crappie bite is good now and is going to be really good this weekend. And that's a bobber that just slips on the line, has a stop, and you can put just a hook or a jig on the end of that, and for walleyes, you can use leeches or minnows.
So those are all things you're going to want in your tackle box. You're going to want to make sure you got it all stored and ready to go on your boat for fishing opener this weekend.
Our little expert, fisherwoman Abby.
I like it. Good stuff. Got the expert there. You're going to find out the hot spots too. Abby Furchner reporting live from the lake. Thank you.
It's now 6:30.